Hi crafty friends, this is Amanda. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Michigan, and this is my 24th video. Today we're going to do the Global Design Projects number 274 Sketch Challenge. I had other things in mind, but I really wanted to start doing these sketch challenges, so here we go. It starts with an ombre background, and instead of using the Designer Series paper that came out this month with sale-a-bration, the free paper, I decided to do it myself with some water paper. I've been having some fun. I bought these new brushes because I wanted them, you know. But I am going to go a little bit bold. This is not as bold as I'm going. Don't worry. This is light bold right now, but I thought I would go Magenta Madness. And yeah, it's a very bright color. So all I'm going to do here is a wet on wet technique so I can do an ombre effect. I'm doing normal speed right now, but don't worry about it. This video, when I first uploaded, everything was over an hour long, but I made it just 10 minutes so you guys can watch and see all the wonderful things that I'm doing. Also know that I have 4 different cards to show you, 5 different cards to show you. 2 of them are in the middle. That didn't get much justice, but they're just okay. Then I have my blank craft room that's done. My husband finished it at the end. And I need to know which card I should submit for my global design project. I'm going to actually do my blog. I mean, congratulations, Amanda. You're actually going to do it. Yes, yes, thank you. All right, so I pay for it. I might as well use it. So here I'm just taking the Magenta Madness. I realized that I did not have the re-inker for this somehow. I don't know how that happened. And I'm pressing my ink onto the top of the ink holder pad. I don't know. And then I'm grabbing my ink that way. Now, as you can see, it's a fairly good ombre effect, if I may so myself. I did a pretty good job. I mean, it doesn't turn out this well because I have to ruin it, but it's okay. And it's a nice light pink at the bottom and in the middle. And the top is a little bit shocking, but still, I mean, it makes a really, really nice pink. Melon Mambo does not make that nice of a pink, but we're going to use that next. All right, and I was going to do purple, but you know, I really wanted to shock you guys. So here I am just doing my second layer, being careful to work quickly so I don't reactivate underneath. I am using Canson watercolor cold press, which is not my favorite. My favorite is Strathmore. I don't like Canson. The only reason I use Canson is because it's cheap and I use it for non-blendy things. So if I really just want to make some, you know, quick and easy, nothing blending together, then I use my Canson because apparently I don't know how to work with it. I like my Strathmore. And now I did use my second mat here for my Stamparatus. I thought that was a good use of it. I could have gone bold or I could have gone subtle, and I went for bold and shocking. But I also taped down the middle with some repositional tape in the middle of my panel and taped it down around the edges because it was puffing up because, like I said, I don't like Canson. So here I'm going to take a 1/2 inch by 5 inch piece of Coastal Cabana as my little strip, and I'm going to use this stamp set. I think it's called Perfect Perennials, but look in the description because it's downstairs in my new craft room, and for some reason I'm sitting upstairs in my dining room to do this video. Oh yes, I remember, because there's hardly any Wi-Fi downstairs. I'll work on it. It'll be okay. We'll fix it. But I'm just going to take my happy and stamp it and cut it out, fussy cut it. Unfortunately, there's no die for this. Stampin' Up, if you're listening, all of us would like a die for this happy outline. Are we right? Then I'm going to take some black and white twine and make a few little ropey thingies for some banners, because I was going to do banners, right? And I think that looks kind of cool. And I'll just use some glue dots for that because that's the easiest. And then I'll take my scissors and snip off the bits. And I do remember, oh yeah, I want to pop it up. But I think that looks really cool with just the little banners, right? Am I wrong? You can say that I'm wrong. It's okay. I'm going to add my birthday here with some Versamark ink. And do you see that wiggle? That wiggle makes me have a little tiny bit of over embossing. So I just have to take something and scratch it off here. Just a tiny bit though. And then I'm doing that with white embossing folder. I'm going to emboss it in white. But look here, I'm like, oh no, there's a hole in this paper. So I turn it around really quickly and put it back into my little container. And then I'm going to heat set birthday. And for some reason, guys, this birthday was easy to stamp. And these were brand new stamps. And you know, sometimes how you have to condition stamps. Not these ones. They were perfect. So I'm really glad about that. I thought I was going to have to stamp it many times. So that's why I brought out that big piece of scrap paper to do my happy. And I only had to stamp it once. Because, you know, I wasn't going to condition it, which sounds silly. I should have just conditioned it. But here we go. Now I took it off so I could heat set my sediment, and then I'm gonna take it back on. And there we go, a little bit of ropes at the bottom. I think this is kind of cute, right? Come on, I haven't made a card in 7 days because I've been downstairs just loving my getting my new craft room with my husband. And I have been in such a good mood that even his dour, I can't believe I have to do this and compromise this mood. And if you want to hear more about the compromises, go onto my blog. So this is my first card. What do you think? Just kind of simple, but yes. Okay, oh, I forgot to tell you, we're also glimmer foiling. I should have put that in the beginning, because if you guys skip this part, you're going to miss it. So this is my second time glimmer foiling. Note that you put the pretty side on the plate. Pretty side on the plate. I'm going to say that a couple times because I did manage to screw it up on my first time. That's why I put it. That's when I put it away and said, you know what? We'll just start this another day. But I'm going to add some beautiful rainbow foil and put this on black cardstock. These plates are fun. They're dots and hearts, all random scattered. Okay, so what I do is after it heats up, after my timer says it's ready, I take it off, I run it through the Big Shot several times. I did it like 4 pass-throughs. I don't think you have to, but I was just being safe. And you run it really slowly. And then you take it off, and you pull it off. Look, guys, look, it's so fun. Oh my goodness, and it is so beautiful. And it has a letterpressed feel to it, so it's actually like, you know, in the dots. Now I have to tell you, if you're going to foil, you're going to need a tool, and I'll show you in a few minutes the tool that you need. Right here for overfoiling, it's a little electric eraser, and it spins. It's perfect. All right, so then I thought, let's add those banners, because, you know, that was my original thought. I wasn't really going to do the 2, but I kind of like the 2. So I'm going to add these on here, and this is what it turned out like, and I didn't like it at all. So here we go again. We'll start over, because once you put that Tombow Mono down, it ruined my my ombre watercolor. So now I'm going to not use any Tombow Mono on this card at all, because I was really upset how it ruined. Okay, so I use a little bit, but here we go. A new design for you. And there we go. And if you're saying to me, it's a town, it's a city. That's what my daughter said. Mom, why is the city upside down? It's not a city, it's banners. But it has some really pretty, look at all that foil and sparkle. All right. So then I thought about it, and I thought, I don't know if I like it. I mean, it's okay, but it's not perfectly perfect. So then I did 2 other ones. Let's see if they're coming up. But look at all that shine. It's so gorgeous in real life. And this is the last card that I will do upstairs. All my other cards are going to be downstairs in my new craft room, and I can't wait to show you that downstairs. Oh, it's so beautiful, that shine, and in real life it's even better, guys. Do you see the town upside down? All right, so I did all magenta. No, that's not true. The right hand is Magenta Madness. The left hand is Melon Mango, light, very light. And I used the new masculine paper. Here is my brand new craft room. And it's empty. I know, it's empty, but it's in the basement. So it's just is what it is. And there's paneling up on the walls instead of drywall. My husband wanted to do drywall, and I said, no, paneling is going to be faster. And you see that board that's popped out? That's so I can drill tons and tons of things on that and have lots of wall storage. All right, guys, so this is my new craft room. I'm going to show you my cards one more time. Please let me know in the description or the comment section below which card you think that I should submit to the Global Design Project. You guys have a blessed day. I'm going to show you more of my craft room when I get it all stocked. Thanks so much. See you next time.
I just wanna love you, just wanna